Well, I'm going to make a salt jar now, which is comprised of two different parts, like the enclosed part and then the spout on the front. So get on and try and make it, and then tomorrow when it's dried out I will put it together, stick it together. Throw a cylinder shape first. And then I'll enclose it up. So I'm just lifting up. Now what I'm going to try and do is just lift it up a little bit more and just form the basic shape. So that's the basic shape. Now what I'm going to do is close in the top, so I want to mop all the water out first. I'm going to close in the top just by collaring it in. Form a knob on the top of what's left. Just check the shape, it's about right. To form a knob, I'm just going to simply do that, make a knob. So that's the body of the pot now. What I'll do next is just throw a little, sort of mouthpiece to fit on the front. Excuse me. So I'm not going to measure this exactly. I'll just do it by eye and get a small piece. Centre it quite flatly because I'm going to go right through to the back, to the wheel end. I'm pushing right through to the bottom, just drawing it out to what I think's about the right width by eye, which is about that. And just form a bit of a lip on it. Like so. So that's the sort of mouth part. So basically tomorrow what I'll do is I will stick that onto there, put a hole in it, and there's your salt pot. So I'll wait till tomorrow, turn them, trim them, and we'll stick them together and I'll show you how we do that. Alright folks, it's the next day, it's a bit drier now. Not 100% dry, I must admit, but just get on and just give it a quick turn, trim up. To get a few neater lines in it. that's it trimmed up. I'm just going to put a little hole in with a pin because there's still some air under pressure in it. So that's that bit, just trimmed up quickly. Now we'll just do the mouth part. This doesn't need anything at all really, it just needs basically cutting off just a little quick thing at the bottom like so. I'll just cut that off. Right then, so now what I'll do, I'll put this back on, and then what I'm going to do with the mouthpiece, so I know where to cut the hole, is I'm just going to put a load of slip around the back of it like that. Excuse me, and then I'm just going to attach it. Give it a slight push on onto the front of the pot, and then I'm going to take it off. And if you see, that's left a ring of slip, which gives me the guide as to where I've got to cut my hole out now. So I'm just using a pin, a little really tiny pin, needle, and then I'm just going to cut the hole out. It's better to use a pin than a knife, because with a knife you can get a ragged edge. This way you can be quite tidy. So that's the hole cut out, and then simply just replace the mouthpiece back on the pot in the same place. It's a little bit soft actually, this, I've not let it dry out enough. So that's that, and then what I'm going to do to attach it is, I don't know whether you can see, it was with my thumb. I'm just going to go round and squeeze it onto the pot like so. It's you probably can't see. Do that all around. That gives a bit of a design thing as well, like a scalloped edge. I'm going to go all the way around, squashing it on it. Not only does it attach it better, but it gives you a little bit of design detail. And the final one. So that's that attached. I'll just tidy the shape up. I'm just going to put a little bit of slip on the inside, because it's slightly rough on the inside, which will wet the clay. And then just using my finger, just smooth it off on the inside, and that's it. That's a salt jar, salt pot, salt pig, done. That's it, finished. And for some reason these keep your salt dry. You put your salt in there, put a spoon in, and for some reason, because of the design of the top, they do keep your salt dry. So that's about it folks, a quick salt jar.